Hello and happy Sunday. I finished page 5, such as it is. I get a certain amount of criticism on my pages because I know they're not most dynamic things, but I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. They're at the level of my cartooning, that's what I say. 3, so that was, oh, you know what that was? Page 1, page 2, page 3. This is page 4. This is page 5, actually. So this was page 6. Well, this is page 7. It's a good idea to figure out right away where you left things off on the previous page. So we're going to take a second look at it. This is where we left things off. This giant lizard is attacked. Gallows has landed on the sand, but he has dropped the Ardentite. And that's actually what has attracted the attention of the giant lizard. Rabbit Fighter says, "Distract the lizard. I'll distract the lizard. Turn the ship around." And then, so we need to show a couple of things. We can't just do this all in one big page, which might be fun. I don't think we can do that though. I think what we have to do and this might even just be a 2-panel page or a 3-panel page. We're going to show the lizard suddenly turning to focus on where the jar went. And then we somehow show Rabbit Fighter land on him. And we might be able to do this in one panel. How big is this lizard? And how did I draw it again? Alright, there's the lizard. It's kind of a Godzilla iguanodon, sort of iguana looking creature. And for rhythmic purposes, maybe that's the second panel. Maybe the first thing we got to show, since our last panel that we looked at on the previous page is Rabbit Fighter, we switch to Gallows for a second, and he's getting like near missed by a claw swipe or something. What's the best way to stage that? Plenty of room. My instinct is to go really big. Maybe I don't have enough room to do that. Let me think about it. Here's the big claw swipe. I'm just trying to think of different ways we could stage this. So we put his foot down here. Or I could use this original right here. If we take this hand out, we drop the shoulders a little bit. See, the problem is scale. We've got this claw that's so big, and then the character, we want to show him full form. I want to show the full figure, and if we could show him big, that would be for the best. You know, all things considered. And maybe that's not what we need. We could zoom back out. Show the monster attacking. Maybe some kind of like dodge, some kind of how we would show him sort of dodging away. So this is a possibility right here. Rather than just focusing on the claw. Let me show this. Monster trying to bite him. Maybe he's looking backward this way. Have a lot of choices, obviously, that you can make, and I think it's it's very likely I'm not even making the right one here. This is looking pretty good now. I think it's just too big. That's okay. We can take this and shrink it down just a little bit. Maybe he's already got the bottle, even the jar. Put it in this hand. Okay, he's got it. And then Rapid Fighter lands on the back of the of the lizard, which we'll see from behind here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to have him land. Wham, you know? And then maybe the lizard's looking back here like, huh? Well, the critical part of this battle is at some point Gallows is going to toss the jar to Isolde back on the boat, and it's going to break. But I don't think we're at that point yet. I think that doesn't happen until maybe the next page. So here's our lizard creature. It's going after Gallows in panel 1, and Gallows is escaping. And, you know. And then Rabbit Fighter lands right on him right here with his sword. Just lands right on his back. Boom. I gotta figure out a good pose for Rabbit Fighter. I don't have a good pose yet. Like, there's one school of thought where that's okay. Something like this. And he's got his sword. I believe he's right-handed or left-handed. He is left-handed. Well, at least he's holding a sword with the left hand right here. They don't need to kill this monster, they just need to distract it because they're just trying to get the Argentine battery. I gotta figure out how I drew this thing again. Gotta keep a reference up. Okay, it does have kind of the shoulders. Almost like a cross between a turtle and a sure I got the nose right, but once again, we might be resizing there as well. This arm's probably wrong. Like this might be smaller. So we can make the bottom panel bigger. And then the bottom panel, maybe the creature rises up out of the sand. We see the ship turning around. It's roaring. We can see Gallows has got his rope. And Rabbit Fighter's just on top of the thing. Back here, or, somewhere. Maybe it's just hanging on over here. There we go. Okay, so we're at 23 minutes. These are just rough, so these are my thumbnails. Thumbnail number 1, the lizard tries to chomp on Gallows, who just dodges out of the way. Thumbnail number 2, Rabbit Fighter lands on the lizard's back. He's already said that he's trying to distract. He's trying to distract the lizard, and we'll refine all these drawings, of course. So the lizard's like, "Arr!" He's mad. Number 3. We see the ship a little bit. We're zooming back out to the more of the desert. And we can see the lizard just rearing back in a big, bellowing roar. And we see our guys relatively small, back here. And I'll have to work on the poses and stuff. But at this point, we might see some lower legs. He's erupting out of the sand. And at this point, Gallows would still have the jar. Maybe he's got tucked like a football or something in front of him. I'll say, I've got the jar. Let's see if I can get him off of you. This guy roars. And I think that's a good 3-panel sequence right here. My only real issue with it is these two characters are the same scale, and I would rather they be different scales. So it may be that we want to take this guy, because we can actually boost him up really a lot. To be ridiculous, we could boost him up like that. He's way out in front. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe more like that. And you know, because we're also implying distance here, you know. So we have this scale, and then this scale. So it's like a continuous zoom out. So close, medium, far. All right, that seems like it works. Now, I know I plan on making 20-minute videos. I'm just sort of kayfabing in a little grid. And then same thing here. Faked up grid. Same deal here. We want this character to be a little bit lower. And then same deal here. I think this is about right. Maybe we cheat this whole thing just a little bit to the left. But, you know, that puts this center stage, this character right here. All right. Please like, follow, and subscribe. There'll be more comics. This page will get developed. This is actually page 7. I thought it was page 5. I got this wrong. Yesterday's page that was finished is actually page 6. So, in case you're wondering, this is what the comic really looks like. So, the rough stage is an important stage to any drawing, and it's, when I say rough, it is often very rough. All right, talk to you later.